to the Philippines. A lot of your fans are super thrilled that you're here. So how do you find the Philippines?
I love it here. I just want to say that, to thank everyone here who's come to my shows and been so supportive, and all the love off Twitter and Facebook, and it's just a wonderful place, and I can't wait to come back. I really can't.
Have you tried any Filipino food during your stay here?
I actually tried chicken adobo the other day.
Did you like it?
Yeah, and also pork adobo.
Oh.
So that was interesting. I'm not really into the pork, but everyone knows I love my chicken for sure. But yeah.
Okay, so last Sunday you performed in Sunday All Stars. How did you find the crowd, and how was it performing there? How was the experience?
That was great, and there's so many great singers on that show. I was listening before I went on, and then afterwards, and a lot of talent here, for sure. I had a lot of fun. The audience was great, a lot of energy, and yeah, so much fun. So really, really cool.
Okay, so tonight you're having a show. What can we expect from your shows?
It's a rock and roll party, for sure. A bit of blues. A couple of the songs I released quite some time ago, like According to You, and so there's a mixture of everything, pretty much. I've got a great band that are actually from here, and they're amazing musicians, so we've been having a lot of fun. This is the last show until I come back with Richie Sambora really soon. So.
Okay, so tell me about your album.
The one I just made?
Yeah.
Heaven in This Hell, I made prior to the Best Of, which just came out in Japan, and I suppose everyone can kind of get it, offline. But that record was actually a collection of all kind of, I think, the best songs off the past 3 records.
Great.
And it has a new single, Every Road Leads Home to You, which is a cover of Richie Sambora's song, his last record, which I love performing. We've been performing for a long time, actually the past 8 months. And I just love the lyrics of the song, and I hope people like my version.
Okay, and you've worked with some of the legends in like the music industry, like Carlos Santana and Alice Cooper. How does it feel like, being in the midst of these people? And you're 29, right? You're very young. You have so many achievements already.
Well, it's been pretty crazy, to get to work with people like MJ and Alice Cooper.
Yes.
Really just pretty surreal. I've learned so much, and it's a journey. It really is, and you never stop learning, never stop creating, and I just feel very blessed to have had an opportunity to work with these people, for sure.
And you're known as the Queen of Shred. How do you feel about this title?
Oh, I don't know about that. I love the blues. I'm more of a blues player. I was going to say Queen of Shred. I guess it came from the whole beat it solo, tapping thing, which I'm not. I do that occasionally, but I'm more of a, I guess, blues kind of soul player.
Oh, you started with blues. So how did it evolve from blues to like the shredding?
Well, I got the cold to be MJ's lead guitar player. So
yes.
I had to learn the beat it solo, and I guess it kind of spiraled from there, and also working with Steve Vai to kind of really shred it up. I guess those two things. But I love playing the fast stuff, of course. But playing the blues is amazing. Sure.
How young were you when you started, loving music and doing? How did it?
When I was 3, actually.
Really?
Yeah,
that's
so
early.
It's insane because I grew up with music around the house. So my dad being a guitar player, my mum loving music too. I guess just being surrounded by it. I just wanted to pick it up at a really young age, and I was just drawn to music. So playing the piano, guitar when I was 6. I studied classical when I was 10, and then moved on to electric when I was 11, and haven't put it down since then.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Amazing. So who were your influences growing up?
Well, first, it was like Roy Orbison, Elvis here, she's around, and the Beatles and that kind of stuff, and so I just strum along to those kind of songs. And then when I was 11, it was Santana, B.B. King, Stevie Ray Vaughan, all the guitar playing heroes, Jimi Hendrix, and my dad, of course, because he taught me initially.
So what are your tips for aspiring guitarists who want to follow in your footsteps?
Never give up. Just keep on going. Jam with as many people as you can. Try to write songs, because that's where it's at. People people, riffs that people will remember, you know, because at the end of the day, it's like you can shred until the cows come home, but, you know, I think when you write a melody that stays in people's head, that's people to music.
Okay, so after the Philippines, where are you off to? What's your next
I'm
stop?
actually back to the US. Going to be starting making the record, so I'm excited about that. And written like 35 songs
Okay.
with Richie, so I'm excited to come back here with that album. It's gonna be fun.
Okay. When are you going back to the Philippines?
Hopefully next year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll be back here. I'm hoping like February. Great.
Oh, really?
So,
Cool.
yeah.
So, what's your message to your Filipino fans?
I just want to thank you guys so much for all your love and support, reading all your messages after the show on Twitter and Facebook, and you know, basically, I love it here, and thank you again. I can't wait to come back, and I hope you like the new music that I'm be putting out really soon. And you guys take care, and I'll see you very soon.